Hi everybody. I would like to talk a little bit about comparing and competing. Now I've written a 3-series blog on competing and comparison, and I discovered the real depth of evil. I've seen some of the depth of the evil that lies within competing and comparison. And it's clear to me that competing and comparison is one of the far most evil actions or phenomena that take place with humans, amongst humans, between humans, within humans on this earth today. And I realize that, and I can think to myself that some people would say, well, wait a minute, competing and comparison, isn't that the best to get the best valuable product? So there's say for instance somebody is making dishwasher machines, and then there's competition, and they say if there's competition between the companies, the best machine will come out. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. If the best machines were made to come out that we could buy, then we wouldn't have to replace the dishwasher after 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, because they are designed to fall apart. So we have to purchase a new one every other so and so long time. It seems that products like printers, refrigerators, TVs, cars, motorcycles, anything is designed so to last so and so long, to keep us purchasing new items all the fucking time and pollute this earth with all our shit and all our crap endlessly. So if the best product were to be made, or to be designed and to be produced in this world and amongst corporations, then we have to free the patents to the smart, cool devices that makes a dishwasher function optional, that makes the spreading of the soap extra good, or that makes the spraying of the pots and pans extra efficient, etc. Such solutions, those patents, who are copyrighted today, who are owned by private persons today, must be set free, so that the safest, the best, the coolest, etc. product could be made for everybody to have purchase. Now I realize that I've been walking this process of competing, comparison, and I am quite alarmed, or what shall I say, I was quite shocked by finding out the extent and the evilness and the roots evil of this comparison, competing, that I see is a motivating, is a factor amongst people today. And you could say that I like to work out. I like competing is my gene. It's in my DNA. It's in my instinct. I like to compete is within my instinct, my DNA. Well, whatever you call it, pre-programming DNA, genes, whatever you call it, we have all been exposed and and been put out for programming and for. We all live the fucking matrix. We all live the pre-programming of the matrix design, like fucking batteries, plus and minus, good and bad, all the time, bam, 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 bam. And it is when you break free from that cyclus of obeying the system, and you start to forgive yourself. You forgive yourself the transgression, the evil, the nastiness, everything that goes on in this world. Forgive yourself for taking part in it, forgive yourself. Once you start to forgive yourself and to climb and to investigate the depth and the corners of your mind and of the world where we live and of your possibilities and your strength, you are turning this around. All this nasty stuff, because all this nasty evil shit that goes on in this world, from starvation, war, hunger, rape, murder, etc. You turn it around with self-forgiveness. You give yourself the freedom, the opportunity, the possibilities in life. A door opener, a major door opener, is the greatest tool to use. So I realized that I have still some lengths to go with self-forgiveness and competing and comparison. I'm not done with the subject totally. I realized that we compete with a lot of things, not only producing washing machines and going to gym, but also we compete with shopping groceries. When I go into a supermarket, I would think to myself, I know how to pick tomatoes. I can pick fucking tomatoes. I can pick them like they're the best tomatoes, and I'm not better than her or him that pick tomatoes. And I'm going to get the best coffee, the fair trade ecological coffee that is the best for everybody. I know that for sure. And I compete with Peters and the patterns through the fucking supermarket. For instance, competing and comparison of clothes in school that ends up with bullying and harassment, etc. And competing, comparison with who has the biggest house, the biggest car. Very, very, what shall I say, usual. It takes place every day, and it is a great evil. Competing and comparison is one of the greatest evil that really is, in my opinion, along with some other phenomena and tendencies. And you could say that the pigs don't compete, dogs hardly compete. I mean, it is humans that is doing this. It is human that is the great evil of this world. It is humans that pollute. It is humans that go to war, that rape, that molest, that do all this stuff, you know. So it is competing and comparison. You have to stop it. You're going insane. So I would recommend for anybody that are walking a process that really want to take responsibility for themselves and their lives. I recommend for anybody that are walking a process that wants to investigate what cool sides could be within their lives. I mean, they wanted to investigate how can I change my fucked up matrix, caught like a battery reality. How can I change that into something that is best for all, something that is cool? Well, there's no other option, and I've told you this 1,000 times. Join Destiny, find a course, walk a fucking process. Then we talk. So, competing, comparison, I can compete with I would imagine myself competing with other people around my society. I would compare myself to Brad Pitt. I read this glossy magazine. I would compare myself to Brad Pitt is giving money to charity and now in this foster care of child number 7 or 8 And I think, what what am I doing to improve this world? Me is doing all this cool shit that that I can afford, or that I don't have access to. And compare myself constantly all through the day. And I say till here, no further. I will stop my competing game or plan or whatever it is that is driving me to compete and to have this comparison role and personality. Thank you very much for listening. Have a nice day.